There's a full palm size there. Nice. It is good to be home. I'm Zachary Fowler.
And I'm the wooded beardsman.
And this is the Wilderness Living Challenge, Maine. Yeah! Woo! The point of the challenge is to gain or maintain our body weight while eating nothing but wild foods for 7 days. Last time we did it in Canada. This time he's come down to join me in the coastal state of Maine. This season of the Wilderness Living Challenge has been brought to you in part by Bath Subaru in Woolwich, Maine, LP Adventure for making the Adventure Mobile a reality, Hidden Woodsman Backpacks, the best backpacks made on earth of the best materials, Ayuno Survival Shovel, Gerber Knives and Multi-Tools made right here in the US, Outdoor Vitals, the maker of my favorite jacket, sleeping bag, and this really cool pillow. And Hoorag. Have Hoorag make you a custom company Hoorag today. Links in the description below. Morning.
Morning.
How you feeling?
All right. Surprisingly.
Yeah?
Check this out.
What you got?
Breakfast.
Whoa! Eggs for breakfast. No way.
No. Eggs and sperm for breakfast.
Eggs and milk. It sounds better. Is that how you say it? Milk? Milk. Sounds better than saying sperm. Wow. I guess you've been busy. You cleaned out all of the fish and got all the fish eggs. That looks really good, actually. I'm looking forward to more of my fish head soup for breakfast too, with the fish head dumplings. This is day 2 Wilderness Living Challenge. We'll be heading out to the shelter today. Malcolm's coming. I think we're gonna get into some clams, and tomorrow we'll be hauling those lobster traps. So hopefully we got some bigger food, wonderful food there. We're trading these alewives up. And I am feeling like a headache and just like ugh.
You sound like garbage.
Yeah, I've been struggling with a cold since the day he showed up. So. But maybe fish head soup's got what a growing boy needs. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, what a wonderful life it is.
Alka-Seltzer, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is.
There he is. Made it. Well, it's just Malcolm. I thought Kevin was coming with him, but apparently he's sick. That's a bummer. Check out Kevin's channel. He's been, he hung out with us last year when we did our frog gigging thing, and he does fun videos. He's been practicing pretty hard at the editing thing. It's actually very entertaining.
He got the flu, you know.
You're just in time for breakfast.
You were gonna have breakfast?
Fish head soup.
I'll have it, yeah.
All right.
Blackout coffee, you gotta try some.
There you go. It's the good stuff right there. So we got our fish head soup from yesterday, and we're gonna pour off the broth and use that for the to put the eggs and stuff in. Oh, looks like snot. Best part of waking up is fish head. Wait, I lost it. I had it before.
Fish head soup.
fish head egg soup in your cup.
Yummy.
Breakfast is served.
It looks like brains, actually, doesn't it?
It's like a zombie movie.
Yeah, right?
Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice.
They're saying it looks like brains. The egg.
Oh, it's good.
Is it good? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
really actually
I'm
good?
dead serious. It's like a clam chowder.
So, Malcolm came in already and he
Like
said...
a very clammy chowder.
Yeah.
Very clammy?
No, it's good.
He said the house smells great. It smells like fish. So you must really like fish.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm a seafood lover.
Yeah?
From New England, we eat a lot of seafood.
Well, there you go. That's
I
why.
live on the coast.
I'm gonna try egg first, see?
Oh, hand me that adobo. It needs, yeah, a little bit.
This is a caveat. It's like, you know, it's
It,
fine dining.
there is some part of it that's really good, but some part of it too that's a little bit.
It's very fishy. Put it that way.
There we go. With just a touch of fresh adobo.
Yeah, the adobo helps 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't taste it naked.
It, you know what? And stuff like this, it tastes better. The hungrier you get.
Are you hungry?
I'm not even hungry and I'm enjoying it.
No, yeah.
I think if you
He's a
serve...
beast. He just like I just like I show up. I'm good. I like it.
I think if you serve this in a restaurant, you could probably get away with it being some kind of delicacy.
This is the kind of food you should be serving. Real, hearty, rustic, wholesome, nice texture, and a perfectly cooked. Lovely.
Hashtag bushcraft. Hashtag, you know, all those people follow that.
We're gonna finish this up, and we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna pack it up, head out to the shelter, and set up our camp and stuff before we go out and do some clamming. Would you look at that?
A big pile of orange packs.
There we go. For those of you that purchased the packs on Kickstarter, there they are. They just need to go off to the embroiderer to be the signatured. Now this is like the pack that I had in the 30-day survival challenge, minus it doesn't have the pouches on the side. It's the same volume inside, but it has webbing, molly webbing, so you can add your own extra pouches to the outside, like a medical bag, or make your own little fishing pouch, or have whatever you want strapped on there, your favorite knife. Beautiful straps. I love it. The fire pouches.
Go survival.
Almost twice as many packs as we thought he was going to be able to make. So those will be available for sale on the website as well, fowlersmakerymischief.com, for all of your slingshots, survival gear, and awesome Hidden Woodsman exclusive signature Fowler Orange backpacks.
That's
Awesome. Thank you very much.
It's the same exact pack. It's just in the Ranger Green instead of the orange.
So if you're not an orange lover, it's cool. Go over there. Malcolm is the sponsor for this 7-day wilderness living challenge, and you can get all the other packs that he makes there, all the other gear that he makes there in other colors besides the Fowler Orange signature models.
This is a Fowler exclusive.
Yep.
Only Fowler on his website.
Yep.
So here's a new pack for your adventures. I make these myself. These are all military grade, all made in America.
Sweet.
So, for the journey.
Yeah.
Leave the tinder bag. I usually keep tinder in here. You can tuck to whatever.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's got a bag in there. You can, and it zips
yeah.
up. That's awesome.
Yeah, the orange.
So you put like your valuables in there, right?
Yeah,
Like
keys,
keys,
Yeah, so they don't get
wallet,
lost at the bottom of your bag.
tags, licenses, all that good
This
stuff.
fits an Algin bottle. These fit in Algins.
Yeah, you know, turkeys won't see me.
You'll be hiding.
Exactly. Deer won't see me
You'll
either.
be hidden.
Yeah, there you go.
Bearded woodsman.
They're hidden.
Unlike me with my orange pack and my car you can't lose in a parking lot, it's like I might have to rethink my strategy if I'm going to do more hunting.
Pick you up from a crowd.
Yeah.
Right on.
The pouch is one of a kind. Just made this pouch for you.
All right.
But what's inside of it? No more cowboy coffee.
Oh,
You
nice.
get a 1970s percolator.
No way.
Yeah. You
That's a
have
classic there.
espresso in the woods. It's a 5-cup too. So.
I like the roll top like that. That's cool.
And the last thing is a very special shirt. This is the invisible shirt.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, hold it up so we can see how you disappear.
Oh, wow, that works really good.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, man. Ooh, that's full. That was a slow getting going. We got everybody and all parties on board. Everything is packed. We're headed up to the land to set up for the rest of the challenge. Be living out there at my shelter. And then we'll head off and get some food harvesting going. Breakfast was good. I'm feeling sustained. How about you?
Feel pretty good. I feel hungry though. I will admit I'm hungry. I got my rations for the day. That's the fruit leather I made. But yeah, I'm ready for the next meal, to be honest. So hopefully there's more to come.
All right, we are here at my old homestead and where my shelter is. Home sweet home.
I have the power.
Home. Good to be home. What do you think, guys? Can I get it again first try? It's been a long time. I'm a little rusty. Ah. It is good to be home. I haven't had a chance to play out here much. I've been out 2 or 3 times with my girlfriend and the kids and stuff like that, but to spend the next 6 days out here, yes, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna build some new stuff around the camp like I did with the Texas series and stuff. I don't know why I never did it in the past, you know? I was busy doing the water wheel and other things, but camp really needs some sprucing up. Time to do some house cleaning and I need a table. Looks pretty dry. Got a piece of garbage from my last time I was here. I didn't missed. But other than that, yeah. Slingshot didn't weather so well. Looks like that rain jacket I left in here, a mouse has been making a nest in my... Oh, he's been collecting fire tinder for me. Look at that. How nice. That looks good. Nice and dry, not moldy. And I don't see any mouse nests or mice or chipmunk burrows underneath it. Nice. That's awesome. I'll be able to sleep there comfortably without having something digging and rutting around underneath of me. Only question is the bugs. But if I get a little bug fire going in here, a little fire, I'll be nice and warm and cozy. Yes. Good to be home.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day.
No reason you can't be comfy and out in the woods. Oh, that's much better. That's nice. The whole reason I left those originally is I wanted a small door so less heat could escape, and I would hang my rain gear in it just like I did in my shelter out in Patagonia when I was there. And because this is part of my reenactment series, 87 days. You can see the playlist on the YouTube channel for when I built this and all that. It's about 2 years old now. A lot of people criticize the roof because it's plastic, but the whole point is I have light in here, I can see what I'm doing, and I'm not limiting myself to materials. I could thatch the roof just like I did the walls and make it, but it would be super dark in here and it just wouldn't be as fun. I like it the way it is. I like it nice and bright and sunny. The light comes in, enough of the trees block it during the summertime. It's not like a sauna in here, and it's really comfy. So, but I didn't want it to keep that round shape, though. Initially I needed the door smaller and more of this closed up so it held it together, and now that it's dried into this position, I can have a bigger door. Yeehaw. And I got a pile of firewood now. Useful, useful, useful. That's just silly. That's a losing battle. There we go. Shelter is all cleaned up, spick and span, ready for a fire in the fireplace. Beautiful. I removed as much of the tinder in the corners as possible. Considering the whole thing is a reed hut and made out of tinder, you gotta be careful. I can only have small fires in here, which is all you really need anyways. But it's more than that. I've lined my fire pit with stone. And the reason for that is, if you look right here, see this topsoil here? That's like peat. That will burn, and those roots will burn. Digging that out, digging that top layer out, and getting down to the brown or the clay or the gravelly part that won't burn. And then this whole fire pit is lined stone, 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 all stone, and then it was also dug out, so there's a little peat around the farther edges, so I still have to be careful. But for the most part, it's very secure. I've had, I don't know, been in here for 12, 13 days, different times. Fires overnight, and put it to sleep and went away around the area, smoldering it out, so it would either go out or it's still there 12 hours later when I open it up, and slept through it, and woke up in the morning safe and sound multiple occasions. But we have to get some more food. So I think house cleaning time is over. It'll be nice to be able to come back to a clean house, because we're going to go out and get ourselves dirty digging clams, I think. Let's see what the other guys are up to and how their shelters are going. You done?
It doesn't take long to put a tent up.
There he is over there. There's his tent. He was done before I even set my camera up. Honestly, I think he was actually done before I got the shovel to stick into the tree.
I think so.
Malcolm has, like I mentioned earlier, the war bonnet hammock. He's the one that turned me on to war bonnet hammocking and hammocks. I think that is the way to go. Tents and sleeping on the ground, I'll never sleep like that again. It's just so comfortable. The covering, huge covering, so you can be out underneath of it and be outdoors still, and you're zipped in and you're fully secure when you're inside your hammock, so the bugs can't get to you. And it's just something about it, you just sleep so well in them. let's head out. All right, we are here. Chris found us a different location. We had Thomaston picked out for our clamming, but the town office closes at 2.
It'll be cool though. We're gonna be digging off of Sears Island, which there's a little bit of history there. Some old like Civil War ships went down. So
Will we see any Civil War ships sticking out of the mud?
Cannonballs.
We'll look for cannonballs in the mud.
Keep our eyes out for cannonballs.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're up here in Searsport getting our clamming license. All right, we got our clamming license, 3-day clamming license. This is one of the hardest things about the challenge is everything you do when you want to harvest food, you need like a license for outside of wild forage. You know, fiddleheads, you don't need a license to pick fiddleheads, but or mushrooms, but there's not a lot of calories in those. So the clams, the lobsters, that was a huge test, and all that went into that. Taking that test took me a couple days with my dyslexia, studying it, and it was an online test. I had to study it and take the test at the same time. And then there's the hunting license. So if we want to get some small game, we got the possibility of gopher, porcupine, and a red squirrel. I think there's one more thing. But yeah, anyway, so it's like all of this requires licenses. If we were just like primitive survival, the world is gone nuclear and there's just some of us left, we would just be out there doing all kinds of different things, harvesting all kinds of food right now. I mean, last night there was deer in the yard. I could go out there and if it was legal during a apocalypse situation, we'd have a deer. You got the map?
So obviously this is like the bridge thing that they built to get to Sears Island, and then we're going to be off the backside.
Okay.
That's about it. All the yellow areas good to go, and then low tides at 4:30. So.
All right. Look for small holes indicating clams. Dig large holes in front, and then dig down into the area, into the hole, so you expose the clams without hurting them. Clams must be over 2 inches. Before 1 peck, I'll have to look that up. I think that's like half a bucket. I'll put it right here on the screen. And dig only in open areas. You may harvest 1 peck a day. And find any milky ribbon worms. Remove them from the flats. Watch out for glass and no commercial digging. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Chris and Chris, the Chrisettes, they already headed down there, and I see them digging away at something. Hopefully they found something. Be a nice little place to go. A sunny day in the summertime. Scoot inside of there. Lay on a beach towel and look out. Look out at all of God's beautiful creation. Awesome. Just awesome. Just awesome. Oh, there they are. Yep. I see them now.
Okay, so if you start like, they're all through here.
Look at that. All right, that's what we're looking for right there. Not much to look for. Last time I dug clams, it was in Thomaston, and there's little muddy holes, and they're all like blub, 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 and they... Wow, thank you so much for helping us.
Good, so right there, I think you can just use your hand.
They just sink when they do that, and then you lose them?
They pretty much
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm getting down. Oh, there we go. He's right there. Look at that.
Little guy though.
All right, guys. Good luck.
Thank you very much
Thank
again.
you. All right, appreciate it. Yep.
Hey, I got a big one. I got a big one finally. Look at that one. There's a full palm size there. Nice. There's one. Get it? Yep. So one crack out of 6. That's not bad. Getting better at this. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Woo! That's a trophy. I'm gonna mount this one on my wall. That's a meal all in itself. Holy cow, we are gonna be eating well tonight. Yes. Here. It's hard to say. That one's.
That's another trophy one.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It was like this far up.
Oh man.
Squirting me, man. Or maybe the other way. I don't know.
Huge.
That's a big one though.
It's a big one. So, Chris is playing around with the shovels I brought.
Yeah.
That's the. How do you think it's?
I don't know. I would say ayunyo. I would just say Chinese. I would just say it's ayunyo. 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 I-U-N-I-O. You guys say it however you want.
Yeah, right.
Ayunyo. Ayunyo. You can't say it properly. It's a Chinese word, right? Ayunyo. It works well. I'm impressed with it. It's digging clams up.
I think I was calling it Iona.
Iona. I-U-I-U.
I know it doesn't spell. That's not how you spell Iona or whatever at all. But in my head, that's what I always called it. Chris has been digging with that one. I've been digging with my usual, and other Chris, my apprentice here, he's got the, that one's not universal. That one's just a regular survival shovel. Just a regular survival shovel, you know, with fire starter and all kinds of, comes apart in smaller pieces and pickaxe. That one you can add more attachments and turn it into a full-on walking stick.
This is a little something I filmed up in my office before I left. It's going to be part of my 100-year-old shovel versus survival shovel video I'll do after I get back from my next trip. So this is their multi-pack. It's got the axe head, the pickaxe head, and the shovel head in here, plus interchangeable parts with all of the survival gear inside of them, like fire starter, ice pick, all kinds of crazy stuff in there. And you can use that to build almost whatever you can imagine. And all the parts are interchangeable with the other ones that they sell that go with this series. So you can buy bigger connector bits and build pretty much anything you can imagine. And there's room for more kit inside of it to modify it for yourself.
That might be a little bit long for a shovel, but it's now it's a shovel walking staff with all of the bells and whistles. There's a ferro rod, knife, all the stuff in there. Anyways, back to digging. We got clams to dig if we want to eat tonight.
Excavation technique. See if I can harvest more than one at the same time.
Oh,
there's one. There's
so
one.
he digs across, looks for a squirt, and then goes after it, digging. I dig a trench and then work my way forward into a pile of holes. Oh, that one was just a random. But mainly, the biggest part of the trick is to get the soil to come down into a hole that you already have, so that when you dig, you're not crushing, putting pressure on them, because they will bust. So if you can dig a hole next to them, and then flip the dirt into that hole without a lot of pressure, you can expose a nice clam without cracking them. Not too shabby. Oh, that one's squirting. Now, I take them over and clean them off. That one did manage to get a little crack in it. Not too bad. Oh, there's still one more. There we go. We're starting to fill up. There's a tiny bucket at the bottom, so it's not quite a full bucket just yet.
The Iono, let me know how you like it.
So, I've been using my shovel that I've always been using, and I got the two Iono shovels here, and there's just so much more leverage with this longer handle. Let me try this one. Wow, even that one too. I don't know. These having that longer handle makes what a difference just in that. I don't know, 5 inches makes. And this one that comes with this longer handle, it's like, I don't know what this is, two and a half feet, something like that. It's so strong for leverage wise. It weighs more. But man. That's their haul. About 2/3 a bucket, I'd say.
Pretty good amount.
Look at them all. Man, there's a lot of fist-sized ones in there.
Yeah, those are good sized clams.
That's a fist, you know, that's good. All right, well, they're eating well.
I got it.
No, hey, don't make me look wimpy. I got it. The young guy grabbed it. Young people, I got it. What, do you think I'm that old I can't carry a bucket? Let's get out of here. Let's go eat some clams.
You just get them strapped on the back again?
Yep, strap it right on the back. Didn't your mother teach you guys to wash your dishes before you bring them back? It's all dirty.
She's dirty.
That's all right. That's what they're for.
It's sandy.
Ah, look at my hands. Look at how red they are. They're super red because they're all from the dirt all over your hands and on the shovel. Probably should have had gloves on. It feels so tender. My poor hands. Now may actually be the perfect time to go pull some sort of a heist since I sanded my fingerprints off completely. How's your hands feel?
I think I paid more attention to having my hands clean, like not touching the, you know.
You clean them more often?
It's like sandpaper, right?
Yeah.
It's really brutal on your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Not too bad.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
You get some calluses on your hands.
Yeah, get some man hands. Get some man hands up in here.
Some clamming hands.
Clammers hands.
Clammers. Clammers.
There we go. All the girls, they like the rough hands, the deep voice. That's
clamming man and a lobster man and a...
And you smell like fish? That's the smell of money I hear. The smell of money.
I got my little, not much, but it's a little pack that my brother got.
So we're gonna see if we can actually eat these fish. That'll be the next thing. But, lots of wood caught.
Malcolm was busy while we were gone. He got about 10 fish in and realized how darn miserable it is to try to scale these guys. And then you ate one?
Yeah, I panassed them and I just picked them. There's some meat on there. There's a lot of bones though. I kind of just sucked on the meat.
Yeah.
Right where the spine is, you pull the spine out. There's a lot of meat around the spine.
Yeah. And then there's all those little bones, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of work just for the very little meat.
All right, time to test out my new Super Duty Olight headlamp. I should be able to see all the way until tomorrow with this headlamp. It's super, super powerful. And for those of you that are like, oh, why is it black and white? This is so annoying. This is night vision, and so it can see it clearly. Let's watch, for instance. Now that's what it looks like if I put my headlamp on. Not too bad, I know. But if we're doing that to each other and shining the cameras on each other and sharing this whole experience with you guys, it makes it extremely miserable for us. And honestly, the majority of this is about me having fun out in the woods and bringing you guys along for the ride. So I don't want to shine my camera light in Chris's eyes, and I certainly don't want him shining one in my eyes while we're trying to be out here having fun. So you get the black and white in the evening shots, but we'll put the camera on to color and show you the meal before we eat it. Let's get working on those clams. What? What is this? Who burnt up my spear? That's my
Frog gig.
That's my frog gig from our special moments last year when we went frog gigging.
Gotta call Grim up. Need a new one.
Well, now I got my own custom Grim card, so I guess I don't really need this one. But that... Would you realize when you got to the other end of it, then you're burning the lot?
I see it poking out of the fire. I'm like, who the heck threw the frog gig in there?
Whoops. Chris is cooking his little cakes on the fire, on the stove. Let's get the clams going. Nice pile of clams, look at all that. I think all together, we really only got like a peck. That leaves it for breakfast. Yep. Oh, there we go. They're open. I'll take one for the team and taste test it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good. That's
so good. It's so good.
That is. They're so good, Chris.
A little sauce on there.
They're so, oh. See what we got. Here we go. Chris and Chris are over there scaling some more fish so we can get them all on smoke, otherwise they're gonna go bad the rest of the alewife. Do it kind of like a traditional Maine bake. We got an old newspaper here. Throw a pile of clams on top and dig in. Just when it's settling in to be more comfortable. Here it starts to rain.
Go inside the shelter.
Right, I could. But I got my nice jacket on here. I'm all good. Let it rain. Oh man, are these good. They're not sandy. And they have so much flavor.
See you inside the shelter.
Alright, I'm gonna go inside the shelter. It's starting to rain a bunch. Malcolm's heading inside my shelter. Take shelter in the shelter. Let's go in there and finish dinner. Lord, thank you for these clams and this the great wilds of Maine and playing in the outdoors. In Jesus' name, amen. The actual cooked down meat is only the size of half of the shell. I haven't even put any adobo on this. I'm just going straight up, just boiled in the salt water.
We need more heat.
No, you don't get it.
Are you feeling anything?
Full.
That's good.
If you just
Where's
if
all
you
the
just swallow
freaking
a whole,
greens?
you're not going to get as much out of it though.
Not as much,
Your
no.
body will.
If you would have had some fiddleheads with that, man, you would have been full already.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time to collect any fiddleheads though. Even like last time, you guys have to go back if you haven't seen it yet. Wilderness Living Challenge Season 4, where we were in Canada. Me and the Wood Beardsman here, we went and got a bear, and it's in the playlist below. You can see both of our stories there of our 7-day Wilderness Living Challenge there.
I was to spoil it for anybody that won't want to watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna edit.
Just bleep it.
That was bleeped, so you don't know how well it went. Whatever. I'm not even gonna put this in the video because it's stupid. Everybody's a bushcrafting genius when they're on the end of the keyboard, but nobody in real life. Everybody fesses right up to it, and they're like, "That's pretty cool. I would love to do that, but I don't think I can make it for more than 10 hours." Yeah.
That's social media for you.
I feel like I should put an addendum to that. The majority of you guys that make comments are awesome. I love your comments, and you know that I do because I do my best to try to answer back. If you actually ask actual questions, I'll say more than just thanks for watching and stuff like that. So, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the nice comments.
On that, when I did the raccoon video, I put tags for Guardian of the Galaxy. And that video took off so hard, man. It was ridiculous.
Do you think it was because of the tag?
100%. 100%. I got in trouble, like YouTube got me in trouble for that. They're like...
Finally in bed. It's like midnight. Got the fire going next to me. Fish up there smoking away. I put the last of the alewives on. Looks to be about 20 of them. And Chris and Chris had scaled them. So those will smoke. We still have about half of the clams that we dug. And we all four of us ate clams, and we're pretty full. I feel like I could eat more, but I was getting full enough that I felt like stopping, and I was getting sick of the grit more than anything else. So I feel like I'm not going to bed hungry at all. Just right. Definitely not gonna win the challenge. I did not stuff myself. You know, I don't even know how many calories digging all those and all the other stuff we did today. So having the fish eggs and fish melt soup for breakfast, 2 bowls of that, and then all those clams, I felt really good all day long. I was pretty hungry by the time we got to the clams at 10 o'clock. For me, it's just about the spirit of the adventure more than anything else. You know I'm going to lose weight doing this. I don't have any interest in overstuffing myself on hard to eat fish and things like that. I'm just in it to see if I can learn how to cook these things in a better fashion, catch these things in a better fashion. That's what's important to me, is just being productive, catching and cooking and living and feeling healthy while doing it, and having a great adventure. So, a pretty successful day too. Tomorrow we haul our lobster traps and get up to more adventure. Hopefully we got some lobsters in there and some crabs, and we'll be eating well once again. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys all next time. Day 3. Thanks for watching. Fowler out. I just fell in the hole. Remember, golfers, fill in your divots when you leave the course. It's just polite.